I'm open and down for everything. What the f? As long as it is not involving anything that is satanic.
Yep.
That's a witch. That is Wiccan, cultish, or ghosts. I respect ghosts.
Yep.
But I do not with the undead. So,
I'm fine with that.
Okay, got it.
You know, I watch the hard-hitting questions you ask, like Alex Honnold when he takes dumps, and I need that same level of question for me.
Okay, good.
Where do I take dumps during mentalism shows? I'm not allowed to tell you.
Mentalist Oz Pearlman has been blowing minds across the country for years, and by the end of this interview, I was convinced. I was talking to a wizard. I have no idea, none, how he got in my head and learned what he did. How are you doing this emotional pap smear on me? Now, if you haven't heard of Oz yet, you will soon, because he's about to tackle his toughest challenge yet. He is getting inside the clenched fist of fire ants that is the brain of Donald Trump. Oz is hosting this year's White House Correspondents' Dinner, which Trump is attending for the first time since Seth Meyers publicly humiliated him in 2011 and possibly set off a chain of events that end civilization. So as a former White House Correspondents' Dinner host, I gave Oz some tips on how to handle the gig. You're dealing with C-SPAN camera operators, so these people are geriatric.
I know.
I tried to get him to tell me the secret behind David Copperfield's greatest trick.
He's not actually flying.
Fine, he's floating. And yes, he read my mind. What the? Oh my God. But you know what? I have a little trick of my own. I can disappear. Harvey Weinstein is complaining about Rikers. That's right. The supervillain of the Me Too movement is upset because he got punched in the face by a fellow inmate. And Harvey is correct. Hitting is wrong, even in prison. It is awful to be touched without consent. Anyways, I read about this story on Ground News, which is today's sponsor, and HMDK's favorite independent news platform. Ground News shows a breakdown of publications reporting on a story in which way they lean politically, whether it's right, left, or center. Now, it's not about eliminating bias. We all have biases, but Ground News helps you be a more conscientious consumer of the pageant of pain unfolding around us. Now, you may think, yeah, duh. CNN is slightly left, Fox is right. Why do I need this? Well, not everything is about America, folks. Ground News sources articles from all over the world. For example, there are currently 97 articles talking about Weinstein and Rikers, and a lot of the publications are international. Now, I know the Globo in Brazil leans right, and Le Monde in France leans left, and I'm keeping that in mind when I read their coverage. So go to groundnews.com/Hasan to subscribe and get 40% off the Unlimited Access Vantage plan, which breaks down to just $5 a month with my discount. Stay aware and go to groundnews.com/Hasan today. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Oz Pearlman.
Thank you. Big fan. I'm a big fan. I told you that.
We had our meet cute. We met at the ESPYs.
We did backstage.
Yeah, years ago.
I stalked you down. I saw you and I'm like, I know. I've watched all his specials.
That was really cool of you.
Dude, I am a comedy aficionado. Like truly, I am just somebody who couldn't hack it as a comedian, and I found this other lane that's very lucrative.
Did you do stand-up?
I never did stand-up, but there's a lot of stand-up in my act. You'd be shocked that I'm probably more funny than I am amazing in my show. That's what people say to me, and it's the biggest compliment ever.
You have been grinding it out doing this for a very long time. Yeah. One of my favorite top highlighted comments in your 60 Minutes interview is, I went to high school with Oz.
Yeah.
And he's been doing these types of magic tricks since we were in high school. I'm so glad to see he's doing well.
Yeah, that's true. I wonder who that was. I should know.
You should know. I thought you would know.
I probably do know.
Okay. You started out teaching magic and releasing DVDs that taught people.
Yo, shout out to Tyler.
Shout out to Tyler.
We have a fan in the house here who's like, I bought your videos. So I have a very weird form of fame that was called magic fame.
Sure.
I was famous amongst other magicians. It's not a real fame. It's not clout. It's like clout with teenage guys, not what you're looking for. But I started, how much of a story do you want? I can give a TLDR. I went to University of Michigan.
Do the whole thing.
Go Blue. And I was always working magic tricks on the side. I worked at a restaurant on campus. Everybody knew me. I was like the magician in Ann Arbor, Michigan. They opened a magic store, and this is dating myself, in the early 2000s. There was no streaming video yet. Netflix sent you DVDs in red envelopes. I got it for the Gen Zs. I got to set the tone here. This is dial-up modems. This is how you and I lived.
Sure.
So these two guys, Ajar and Maxwell, buddies of mine, They started this company in an apartment on campus. And I went to their place because somebody told me there's a magic store. And I'm like, there's no way there's a magic store in this town that I don't know about. That's impossible.
Yeah.
It's like my territory.
Right.
So I went there. They're making videos that are really short to watch and show you perform a trick. Because the way you would buy magic tricks, magicians don't sell their soul to the undead or devils. They pay money. It's economy, baby.
Okay.
They buy tricks. And you go to a store, usually brick and mortar, and you watch the trick performed. You go, oh my God, how much does that cost? $50? $50. Guy takes you in another room, teaches you where no one sees how to do the trick. Then you go home and practice a bunch. That's the way it's been handed down. Books and videos as well. I'm breaking, the fourth wall here.
Sure.
So these guys changed the game because internet was getting fast enough they could put videos up online. So they saw me do my stuff and like, dude, this guy's good.
Yeah.
And I started doing their demo videos. Their growth was a hockey stick. Just every month was double. So it's like insane growth. They moved to Vegas. I started going out to Vegas for like 2-day trips. And all you do is just go on the strip and do magic tricks till 3, 4, 5 in the morning, like all-nighters with drunk people. You can still see these videos.
Sure.
So what Tyler saw was these videos that I would do, demo videos.
Yes.
And then I put out a video called Born to Perform Card Magic. Born to Perform Card
Great
Magic
title.
is the equivalent of Britney Spears' first album for magicians. If you meet anyone age, we could timestamp it, but like 30 to 48,
Yes.
who is a magician, who did card tricks, 100% they have this video. So every magician in the world knew who I was at that time.
Okay.
I got paid the princely sum of $1,000 for that video. I'm not hating. It blew me up. It's like the record deals you get early days, like
Right.
the way the Backstreet Boys got screwed by Lou Pearlman.
Yeah.
Not the same Pearlman. But that happened, but that blew me up. So I traveled the world teaching magic.
What is it about mentalism, magic, and teenage boys,
Right.
that is such apt fodder and territory? Why does it mean so much to hormonal teenage men?
So one, I'm a nerdy loser at age 13.
Don't say that.
I was. You got to see pictures. You
Don't
got to
say
see
that.
pictures.
Don't say that.
Two, how do I appeal to girls? Oof. Wow. Do I go up there with strong game? Not really at that point in my life.
Okay.
But do I go up there, have her pick a card, card jumps to the top, card changes color, card appears in my shoe. Oh my God, you're amazing. Ding, 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 dopamine. There's definitely something there with teenagers and why dudes are not getting into magic in their 20s. I think that's true. The second is, you want to get Freudian with it. For a lot of the magicians I know, the same as comedians, they use it to fill pain. So my folks got divorced right around that age, and it was a really bad divorce. It was not like amicable at all. Hated each other. Kids were wet, like really bad. So I think this allowed me to get lost. This was my way of, one, cheering up my family. Oh, look at me. And like constantly avoiding talking about stuff that was heavy. That avoidance, just what else are you going to do? And second, I have an obsessive personality, like very obsessive, where if I do something, I don't get into it 80 or 90%. It's all I do, all I think about all the time.
It became your life.
It was my life.
Okay. Tyler taught me a trick, and I'm going to do it on you. And I want everyone watching this and here in this studio to participate. Oz,
Yes,
I want you to think of a number between 1 and 10.
I have it.
Okay. Double it.
Done.
Add 8.
Done.
Divided by 2.
Done.
Subtract the original number that I asked you to pick at the beginning.
Done.
Is your number.
Heavy. It's a 4. Bring it in. We need to bring you to the next level on that trick.
So Ty told me how that works.
Yes.
It's basically a math trick.
It's a math trick.
Okay.
Trick like that needs time misdirection. So what you want to do is you want to distance the method from the reveal. So if you had done that trick and said, remember that number, we're going to come back to it later, then I would have had less time to remember the methodology. And then later on you said, remember that you had a number, and you could muddy the waters of how the number was selected. Remember earlier you thought of a number. You did all this addition, subtraction. You made up anything you wanted. You chose where you would go. Look at me, think of that number. Now, see, memory is malleable.
Yes.
The same way that a good comedy, when you do a great special, the beginning and the ending are more important than the middle. The structure, it has to be.
Right.
Because that's what people remember the most, how you leave. Let's say you kill it, and your last joke sucks. Special sucked.
Totally, yeah.
So the mentalism is the same thing. It's a structured act where people remember what I want them to remember. My job is crafting memories. and people think I mean that in a very wishy-washy, like new age way. I'm being 100% serious. I have spent years learning how to get inside your mind and know where to make the edit points. I edit the video. That's the story you tell about my show later. That's my skill. That's what differentiates me from the other people that do what I do more effectively. Knowing how to get inside your head in that way and know what you will say to the next person about me. That's not by chance. That's by design.
Why are you doing this? Why are you giving away the magic trick?
Because I think that is something you can do in your whole life. It's a skill. Even if I quit mentalism today, that same skill would apply to everything I do.
Is this a level of confidence that you have where you're basically telling your haters and losers, quite frankly, to be like, hey, you can watch me right now. You won't be able to do what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, that's 100% true. Yeah, but I'm not, some people will, and I'm not opposed to it, but as of this point, I think that most people haven't viewed it the same way as I have. Like it's the Mr. Miyagi version. Like right now you're just seeing the wax on, wax off. That's the work that went into thinking bigger, right? Like the comedians that have changed the game, in my opinion, are ones whose specials tackle tough topics and they create something funny around it. Like anyone could just do a hacky TSA joke, right?
Sure.
But how do you do a joke about, I don't want to, like Andrew Schultz recently, Life. That was an incredible special.
Yeah, it's great.
And you've experienced that, like IVF, like things that are really awful situations for most people.
Yes.
How do you take something horrible and make it funny? That's your gift.
Right.
And
or finding a new way to look at it.
A new way to look at it, but a way to look at it through the lens of funny, because funny takes the edge off of things in life. There's nothing that can't be written a joke about. I don't care what it is. That is an oxymoron. People say you can't joke about that. Yeah, you can. You can joke about anything.
Sure.
It's just a matter of what's funny.
You're essentially pulling off like a mental bank heist.
Yep.
Everybody can't get away with the bank heist. The key is, how do you get away with it? How do you get in and out of the premise, Ocean's 11 style? And there's some people that are tactical assassins that can complete the said mission. And then, everybody can't do it. Some novices are going to get, smoked out midway through the premise, or they're not going to be able to pull off the heist.
Yep.
But that's the joy of it.
The story they tell matters far more than what I actually do.
So what is the difference between magic and mentalism?
You get paid more. That's a joke, but that's actually true. No, so mentalism is magic of the mind. So it's a form of magic. If you are a plastic surgeon, you had to first be a doctor.
Okay.
There's very, very few mentalists who didn't start out as magicians. It's pre-med, before you go to medical school, before you become a plastic surgeon.
Oh, please don't remind me. I did it and I didn't pass. Let's not do this.
This is like how I described me as the plastic surgeon, my profession, when I quit my job to my Jewish mother. She's like, you're leaving Wall Street, Oz, to go be what? A magician?
Right. Yeah.
As many references to doctors as possible. So mentalist is not supernatural or psychic. I do not claim to have supernatural or psychic powers. It's very important. I say that all the time because people believe that no matter what I say, and it's not meant to be unethical or disingenuous. Everything I'm doing is a learnable, repeatable skill rooted in science. There's an explanation. Very important. Psychics can't do repeatable. Tell me, you can't. They can't just do stuff and they can't teach you how to be a psychic. I could teach you to be a mentalist and do the trick 10 times. It would work every time. Within boundaries. But what I'm telling you and what I'm presenting is an illusion. So if the way that you interpret the way I did it is based on body language, or based on tells, or based on the fact that I moved you in a certain direction, I don't necessarily tell you how I'm doing the trick. I lead you in directions that I want to lead you.
Yes.
Some of which are true, some of which are false, but they're almost always rooted in honesty. Everything I'm doing is almost always actually the way I'm doing it, but different levels. Like it might be 20% body language here, 30% influence, 40% I influenced your choice through a different way.
Yeah.
Some of them will be 80% one and 20% the other, but you in your mind will think a different way because I'm guiding you. I'm trying to, like kind of like cheese with the mouse. I'm that cheese at the end of the puzzle and I'm moving you around in that way. So you always deflecting from the real method.
You've called it, quote, reverse engineering of the mind.
That's 100% the truth.
So,
like I went to school for engineering and I think my engineering training has been absolutely pivotal in what I do because I attack a problem from the end backwards. So I decide, what do I want people to remember and talk about at the end of this trick? What's going to be the thing everyone says at the end? What's the memory? And then I go back to the beginning, create the premise, and then fill in the blanks in between. I have tools that I just have this tool, this tool, this tool to know how to do the trick.
So is it basically mind control?
It's a form of mind control because I'm the dominant person in every relationship. As soon as our power dynamic starts that I'm performing, I take charge. If I don't take charge and I'm not in charge, then inherently my job becomes difficult, or I become very submissive, allow you to think you're in charge, which is just the same way a heckler gets diffused, is you give them their moment. Hecklers just want attention almost always.
Yeah.
Give them the attention, guide them in that direction, and then overwhelm. So at a certain point, I'll feel like you're in on it. Certain people that I've worked with, they're skeptical, they're alpha, they're some of the wealthiest, most successful people in the world.
Sure.
They're not used to being told what to do. They tell others what to do. So I have to create a premise where they feel like they're in charge, but all of the things they're asking me to do are within the box of what I wanted. It's
What's the premise that you use with sociopaths like that?
So I stroke their ego. Right? I tell them how they're so great. I let them see behind the curtain. I go, I know you're smart. You know how this trick works. Let me show you this one works. And then they know, and they're, but I only showed them step A. B, C, and D are still in the back pocket.
Got
right?
it.
The big guns are waiting.
Right.
So they feel like they've been let in, that we're now buds.
Right.
And so that's what you do.
So you have a desired outcome, a desired emotion where you're like, I need to turn this no into a yes.
Yep.
Or I want this to be the final outcome. Got it. Is that true?
Yes.
You have this incredible talent. You can turn no's into yeses. Let me I'll just say it right now. Oz, why are you wasting this incredible talent on noobs like me? Why aren't you sitting down with the most powerful people on planet Earth, like the UN Security Council or diplomats or world leaders, and going like, let me?
We're about to, my friend. You and I are joining the same club. You are already an esteemed White House correspondent. Did I jump like 6 things ahead?
You jump 6 things ahead, but I have some WHCD advice for you.
Dinner host, and I am joining the illustrious list with you, Frank Sinatra, Conan O'Brien, Jay Leno.
Yes.
And so, speaking of world leaders, President Donald Trump, I don't know if you've heard of that guy,
will be in
is going
attendance.
to be there for the first time in his presidency. So,
Big deal.
You me, I am ready.
Is there an outcome that you want? Is there a message you want to share?
So I have like escalating levels of goals. One of the goals is for the room to have an incredible experience.
Sure.
That's actually, in my opinion, far and away the easiest. That's what I do. That's my core competency. I do corporate events, rooms that seem cold, I warm them up.
Yeah. Hilton Ballroom, that's Madison Square Garden for you.
It's fully. Also, it's not fair. Me against you is not a fair match, like not a fair fight. Like if you do a set and I do a set, we're not even on the same level. Like you're not engaging with the audience. It's not, you're fighting, it's cheating. It's like as if I gave
what you do.
candy,
What you do is cheating, is what you're
blows
saying.
you out of the water.
Right.
It's like if a comedian
Thank
and
you for saying
if
that.
I open before you, it's rough for you, and I
It
can
is
tell you
very
that from experience because I'm with the audience. I go out in the audience and I use them in the show. It's so much more interactive.
Yes.
That it's almost akin to some comedians I've seen, like Big J Okerson, when I've seen him at the Cellar and just does the crowd, and then somebody comes up who does long form. You're dead in the water compared to some act like that. Like it's not fair.
Right.
So I don't worry about it because you've got to capture people with comedy. Comedy is very subjective. You could be the best comedian in the world. There's at least 25% of the audience that doesn't necessarily like your comedy.
Right.
Just that's a fact. It's like music.
Yeah, totally.
Everyone likes this feeling. Everyone likes that.
Yeah.
I don't care if you say you hate magic. People will say I hate magic, but I like what you do because what I do appeals to smarter people because it doesn't feel like magic. There's no trick. Like, where's the box? Where's the fake deck of cards? There isn't one. How are you doing this?
Yeah.
So even if you hate me, which is I love that emotion, you are very caught up in it.
Sure.
The haters tend to be the best ones. The haters tend to be the ones who become mentalists because they're like, I want to learn to do it.
Yeah, and you also have, you win in both outcomes. If you're someone like me who's just like, I love magic.
Yep.
Great, you got me. And then if you're someone who despises O's,
yes,
like, I can't stand this guy.
It's weird how there are some.
You have the ultimate punchline, which is like, well, how'd I do that?
Right. I don't really care if you know how I did it.
Which gets you, but it's at least intriguing and stays with
intriguing.
you.
Yeah, because my job is not to fool people. That's a side effect of the medicine.
So you've laid out the baseline. On a base level, I want to rock the room and entertain.
I want to rock the room.
Yeah.
Is probably my lowest priority.
Okay.
Priority number 2, more eyeballs. The TV, like who's watching on TV, is probably slightly more important, but they go hand in hand. But as you know, production is critical. And in a show that's interactive of the audience, if a camera misses a reaction, everyone in the room feels it. It might be on IMAG, but everyone at home watching on CNN and Fox News go, whatever. So it's very difficult because we have to block things out effectively.
Yes.
And my show is frenetic and random. People throwing around frisbees, people hitting beach balls, because if you don't do that, well, you might have set it up with Wolf Blitzer. The Wolf Man might be on the payroll, baby. I'll pay people. I have no moral compass. So we need to know that anyone out there, and how do we know it's not fake? because it's done at random and their reactions are genuine. It's so hard to fake a genuine, authentic reaction.
Yeah. I mean, Oz, I don't want to get ahead of you, and trust me, this is coming from someone who's very bold and interrupts his guests, and you're coming in with a lot of energy. I just want to stop you real quick. You're dealing with C-SPAN camera operators.
Oh.
So these people are geriatric.
I know.
They're going to say like, hey, Oz, whatever you want to do, I can keep up with you. They're not going to be able to. I'm just letting you know.
Slow down the flow 100%. We're going to try to block it out.
Okay.
I have some thoughts on this. We're going to do a longer rehearsal than normal, but I assume 90% of it will be messed up. And I'll just sit there and just try not to stew.
Hey, you setting that as your expectation, brother, you've already won.
And then last but not least, the number one thing by far is my interaction with President DJT. That's going to be that's what everyone's coming for. That's the fight. That's the main. The undercard is everything else. That is the question. The man that I don't think anyone can fully read in the world.
Yes.
Can I get inside his head?
Do you have this vision where you're like, look, world peace, humility, dignity, honor, chill out, stop tweeting. If you plant those 5, I'm telling you, the world would be a significantly better place.
That would be. I guess maybe I should go deeper. I've got one mission at hand that I'm focused on at the beginning.
It's a rare opportunity, Oz. I'm in addition to like, whoa, wolf.
World peace is a tough one at the moment, but yeah, that would be good.
Even just as a general, everyone chill out.
Yeah.
We don't have to tweet. You don't have to put that on Truth Social. Huge.
Yeah.
Huge. I'm pitching this to you as a performer, both. I'm a comedic performer, but just something to think about.
I don't know if he can be influenced.
Really?
No.
But that's your whole...
But my influence is much more subtle. You're like doing the movie Inception where you put a thought all the way in. You go deeper, 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 like 4 dreams deep.
Yeah.
I'm at dream 1.
Okay. For real.
Yeah. Like right now, if the water starts coming in, Leonardo DiCaprio pops out and he's back in the real world.
Okay.
You need 3 or 4 dreams deep to start getting that level.
Oh, got it. You're talking about my goal is to get at the substrate and core of what it means to be human.
Yes. Or
or not.
You're trying to change major characteristic traits.
Yes.
I'm trying to instill one thought.
Okay. Your book, Read Your Mind, gives people practical advice to use mind reading to help them succeed.
Not really mind reading. I wouldn't say that because it's the book. The first line of the book is I can't really read minds. I read people. So mind reading is not real. I'm not really reading people's minds.
You're reading body language.
That's some of it. That's not all of it by any means. There's a lot more involved.
I'll take you through some scenarios. You tell me because I need help with this.
Okay.
How do I get my kids to do what I want?
It's a very good question, and one that I'm struggling with as well as a father of 5.
You got 5.
And I think at different ages, there's different things. I can tell you one thing to do is in a power struggle, you will always lose against a toddler. Because the moment that they realize they have power over you and that they can say no and that they're in charge of you, that is a better drug than anything.
Right.
So the same way that a magician misdirects your attention, they make you look at the wrong place at the right time.
Yes.
So you look at this hand while this hand is doing something sneaky.
Damn it.
So with your children, if your core mission, let's say in this moment, is to get them to eat vegetables.
Right.
They have to eat vegetables. They don't like eating vegetables.
Right.
So what do we do in that case? First, we have to make it more fun. The cheerful, fun, silly is better. Same way that giggly, silly. The next up is creating choices. So now they're in charge, not you are. You get to pick which one you eat first. And you lay out 4 things. You go, I want this one. Don't you dare eat this one. Reverse psychology works exceedingly well with kids up to a certain age. My 2.5-year-old, if I say to her, don't you eat it, I'm gonna eat it, she'll eat it right away.
Yeah.
So that works really well. Giving people a bunch of choices that they get to choose within so they feel like they had agency when they didn't, when at the end you were fine with them eating any of the 4 things.
What are some tips and tricks for, say, job interviews?
I cheated in interviews because on my resume, and everyone should do this, my resume said professional magician for 9 years.
Great.
Do you have any idea what a cheat code that is? That's up, down, left, right, and contra.
Sure,
right there.
ABAC, ABB.
There's nobody ever that reads that resume and doesn't look up at you like this and go, professional magician?
Yeah.
Can you do a trick. And I would always say, you know what, let's keep talking. And at the end of the interview, if we have time, I'd love to show you one thing.
Ooh, if we have time.
So right there, you change the power dynamic of me being your dancing monkey who dances on command to more of I'm in charge now. If we have time, I'll do something. So now I've kept you on the hook where the whole time we're in foreplay mode. This whole interview's waiting for the good stuff, right?
Yeah.
And so at the end, I'm now not doing one thing. I'm doing 1, 2, 3, just bangers, greatest hits, boom, boom, boom. I'm Journey, Don't Stop Believing at the end.
Yeah.
We go at most of my interviews anywhere from 5 to 12 minutes over the next person's interview.
Sure.
When we walk out, I already have the job.
You walk out of Goldman
schmuck after me
with thank you, good night.
Fully. I was just doing like a dap handshake with Merrill Lynch as I got the internship as I walked out the door.
Yes.
Like they're like, I don't care what this guy could do. He could do magic tricks all day in the office.
Okay.
Why would we not hire him? The next step is everybody should learn 3 magic tricks. Like your 4 trick.
Yeah, done.
That one's not the best because it was a little too long, but you can buy gimmicks. PenguinMagic.com. You can buy a beginner magic trick that's impromptu that you could have with you at a moment's notice everywhere. Anywhere you go, you're ready to go with a piece of paper or a box of matches. That is like Superman just being able to, Clark Kent rips off the cape and he's ready to go. Everybody should have 2 or 3 magic tricks in life. I've told this to everyone.
Is it sad or awesome that as a 40-year-old man that's a professional comedian that I'm like, yeah, let me do that?
You should do that. I mean, I wouldn't say have a fake ear like in the 40-Year-Old Virgin where they're like, you had to bring a fake ear. You want to avoid bringing a fake ear, but you want to seem like it's impromptu. And you want to seem because it's an instant way to connect with other people. So that's one thing I would tell you. Now, let's say you don't have any of those ready.
Muhammad Ali could do magic, right? He would do
but
magic.
He always give it away.
Oh.
In 60 Minutes, he like showed you. I'm not going to say what it is, even if you watch it ever, but he immediately showed you how the trick was done, which magicians were fuming about.
Why?
Because we don't really like for you to tell us how the tricks are done.
But wasn't that endearing though? Because he's the champ, and then
he's kind of endearing. You can't really do anything about it because he'll knock you out. But in job interview, what I've seen is that you're drawn to somebody who's very interested in the role. Now they can BS you a certain level, but your energy and matching energy is such a big thing. Now I'm not talking like Reiki energy. I mean the tone of your voice, the way your body language conveys, the fact that you're sitting forward, you're very, very interested in what's going on. People can detect nervous energy. If you walk into a room, you sit there awkwardly with a drink, waiting for your time to go talk to someone, that lack of confidence eats away at you. If you walk in, immediately walk to the person you want to talk to and immediately approach them, that confidence is contagious. It's like, man, did you see that guy? He's just like...
So when you read my energy, do you think I have high self-esteem or low self-esteem?
I mean, I think a lot of performers have a mix where we're insecure, but we have very high self-esteem.
Yeah, that's right. That's both.
You have very high self-esteem.
No. That's the paradox.
You're insecure at a certain point because you have to perform to generate the esteem, but you have very high self-esteem.
You really think so?
I believe that at your core, you know you're damn good at what you do.
To be honest with you, Oz, this is the first thing you've gotten wrong today.
You genuinely don't think you're good at what you do.
You know,
you can be humble, but you know.
No. This what I suffer with is basically a café con leche.
Yeah.
Which is a 50-50, which is, yes, I have high self-esteem, and then also
you're insecure at the same time.
Zero self-worth.
Right.
And those two things are constantly having a tug of war.
But people that are great at what they do always have that. So I've seen people that are in my industry who will tell me, I killed it. This show is unbelievable. It's 10 out of 10, even higher. And they'll say that about every show. And to me, I'm jealous of that in a certain way.
No, I want to just disagree. Elon Musk has all café. There's no leche.
Right.
He is fully believing
that
every
in his
tweet.
Soul, there's no part of him that says I made a mistake ever. Behind closed doors, when you're by yourself, there's no imposter syndrome. There's just like, I'm the fucking man. Pardon my French.
Maybe you're right. Maybe after the fact, things do hurt his feelings. But I think he operates very much from a like, this one's going in.
Yeah.
Whether it's going to or not, meaning like,
but
I'm going to revolutionize.
He's not a performer. So he's not drawing his self-worth from others that can give it to him. You and I, if audiences think we suck, we suck.
It's bad.
No, but no.
Yeah.
We suck.
We do suck. Yeah.
You could say you're the best person ever. If the audience disagrees, they're right, you're wrong.
Correct.
It's literally the proof is in the pudding.
Right, in live performance, especially in live performance, yeah.
Live performance on Netflix numbers, like everything is a measure of quantifiable data as to how good you are at what you do.
Yes. In chapter 11, you talk about how reading people is about reading body language.
Yep.
I'm going to give you a series of kind of body language, and you tell me what I'm showcasing you.
Okay.
What is my body language saying? Okay. What's this say?
I would call that man-spreading.
Yep. But what am I saying?
That's saying I don't give a crap about anybody around me.
Yeah, that's right. That's
I'm
asshole
the man,
on the
and
subway.
I hate everybody here, and I'm literally going to impose on everyone else's space.
Okay, here we go. What's this one?
This has two meanings. Right? This can sometimes be a conveyor of extreme confidence, where the person is that open that they don't mind just letting it all hang out. Other times, I think that this is a situation where they really don't care about what you're saying whatsoever.
Two things that I was signaling here. I want you to compliment my triceps.
Okay? But you're wearing a very thick sweater.
The other one, this is what my son does when we start reading Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and he's really into it.
Nice.
We'll be reading it in bed, and he'll kick back. He'll give me the full kickback factor, and I'm like, oh, he's locked into fiction. So that's what I was saying. It's actually not disinterest.
I was saying for an adult.
Oh, got it.
For an adult, you got to qualify it. For kids, that's
Okay,
different.
all right.
Kids have a different barometer.
What's this one?
Skeptical. Skeptical and on guard. Closed off body language.
Yeah, so for this one, when I'm a comedian performing, this means next comic.
Yeah.
This is bad.
Yeah.
This is bad for me. How about this one?
I'm pretending I like you, but I actually hate you.
So I'm a psychopath.
All right, it's pretty dead on.
Or I'm a real estate agent. You've written that seeing your palms makes people trust you. Just,
I trust you already.
so you're telling me if I walk up and just go,
I think having your hands in your pockets is hardwired into our brains that you can't really see what somebody's doing. So if you're walking over, I do think it's very useful to use your hands in emoting.
you mean like, may I have your daughter's hand in marriage?
You could do that. I wouldn't keep your hands there while you're doing it.
May I have your daughter's hand in marriage?
Did you do this exact thing before you got married?
I did smile.
But did you put your hands out?
Emotionally, I did, yes.
But you did the psychopath smile at the same time?
No, I did. I mean, almost.
Okay.
And
It worked.
And for what it's worth, this is my natural smile.
You're 2 kids deep. It worked.
It did work. I want to reach out to all the aspiring magicians out there. And this is why the show's so important and serious and doing the necessary work that really matters in society. There's a lot of magicians that are inspired by you. Tyler is one,
Right.
who's inspired by you. And there's countless other young men with some form
women.
of... And some
a lot
women.
more women are getting into it, and I'm all about that.
And I love that. But we all have some wound inside of us that we're filling with penguin magic or stand-up comedy. Now, I want to make a delineation here because you keep dunking on magic and you keep dunking on mentalism, and I don't think you should.
Dunking in a bad way?
Dunking in a bad way.
How come?
Well, you keep saying you're not able to get dates, and it's not. Let me just say this.
I didn't mean it as like a losery thing. I would say that at the beginning, I loved it for the love of the game.
Yes.
But if you said to me, were there other benefits from it in terms of it lets you shine?
Yeah.
And I got attention.
Yeah.
And that's one of those drugs that's very, very addictive.
Do you believe you got your big break on America's Got Talent? That was one of the first big breaks that you got.
Biggest break. It's the single biggest moment of my career that then everything else stacked on top. But if you just look at it like which thing did the first big bump, and then the other bumps go from there, but that was the biggest because it changed my trajectory.
Let me just say this, and I have a beef with AGT. And,
Yeah.
and look, Howie Mandel, if you want to fire shots at me, fine.
Wow.
I'm right here.
Wow.
I have a huge beef with AGT because
Go.
here's the problem. It's America's Got Talent. Now, here's the thing with talent, okay? There are talent shows and there are freak shows. Oz, me and you, mentalist / magician, comedian, clowns, we are part of the freak show. But for you to do your particular freak thing on a talent show, that's for singers, okay? You have to follow a singer. You have to follow Kelly Clarkson. You have to follow Jennifer Hudson. They already have, by the way, talent shows.
Right.
That's American Idol. That's The Voice. They have talent. So I think there needs to be 2 different types of shows. The talent show, the freak show. And you, my brother, would win the freak show.
Yeah, I don't mind.
It's just a rant.
I don't mind.
Yeah. So my pitch, and you can see the card. It's just America's Got Freaks. That's my pitch.
America's Got Freaks, AGF. You could do it. They've tried.
Do you mind ruining a magic trick for me?
Okay.
Okay. So I previously had Alex Honnold on the show. I showed him this magic trick. Yeah. So and I know you're not supposed to do this, but just real quick, I showed him this David Copperfield trick. And Alex said this isn't magic. But here's my thing. We have this on a wide. Now watch, they're going to go to a medium real quick. Bam. Okay? I mean, he is flying over the Grand Canyon here. Now watch when they do this. You see the wind through his hair. Alex told me this isn't magic.
What do you mean it isn't magic?
I mean, I don't know what to believe. That's a witch. That is Wiccan. That is what we talked about.
What is she doing?
I don't know.
Singing?
Bro, I don't know what the fuck she's doing.
Is there sound with this? I've never seen
There is sound, but we don't want to play it because otherwise the video will get demonetized.
Yeah.
But Alex said he's not flying.
Well, yeah, I don't.
What is he doing?
I mean, the term is a levitation, but how he did that, to me, there's only a few ways, right? You can work backwards. How could he do that? He's not actually flying. So
Fine, he's floating.
Floating, flying, whatever you want to call it. But gravity still exists. So gravity would pull him down unless something was holding him up. Or I don't know if that's a camera trick. I don't know if it is or isn't. I can't speak to that. What I do is very different because that has a wonder to it, but it has nothing to do with me. Mine is guessing things. Mine is more like, let's do this.
Yeah.
Right? I walked in here.
Yes.
We talked a little bit about families. We talked about how we had met before. So there is history. Everyone that's watching this right now, I need to set the tone. I need to give the disclaimers.
Sure.
We met at the ESPYs a couple of years ago.
Yes.
Imagine you had a time machine.
Okay.
You have a time machine.
Yes.
Okay. Close your eyes.
Yes.
And you rewind back in your life and you see pivotal moments. Maybe the day one of your children was born, the day you got married, the day you held your palms out to your father-in-law very weirdly with a smile and said, please, can I take your daughter's hand? And he looked at you because you look crazy and almost said no. And you keep going back. Mm-hmm. And at some point, I ask you to freeze. You go back in time and you look into the face directly of somebody that you have not thought of before today in years. Mm-hmm. You don't know why, what reason or why, but you're seeing this person in your mind at this very moment. Open your eyes. If I were to poll everybody on your team and say, who do you think Hasan thought of? Do you think any of them will get it right?
100% no.
Okay. The next question is...
Scott, who's off camera, our producer,
yeah,
definitely doesn't know.
Okay. So the next question is, does this exist anywhere? Could I have gone on a Facebook or social media or found this out?
No way.
Okay. Is this written on one of your cards here?
It is not.
Right? It's not on your phone anywhere. It's not written down here. It's nowhere.
It's not
There's
in this notebook.
nowhere. There's nowhere. Right now, this is a thought that formulated in your brain, and that's the only place it exists in the world.
Yes.
Okay. Think of the first name.
Yes.
Think of the last name.
Yeah.
And I want you to count how many letters are in his first name, but not to yourself and not out loud. Simply to yourself.
Yes.
Felt long. It felt like a longer name. It felt to me like you counted it. My gut says you count it once, but with the wavering, it feels like you doubled just to check. More often than not, when people do the double count,
yes,
it's always a longer name. You don't pick a guy named Bob or Bill and double count.
Right.
But when a name is longer, especially with duplicate letters make our brain, they're very difficult because they combine, it's like a mirror image. So if you were to think of a girl named Annette, that's a brutal name because you're like double N, double T. It's a killer. It's a killer. So certain names like that, think of any letter in the first name out of those. It's 7 letters long, isn't it? That's when I just figured it out. It's 7 letters, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. And now think of any letter in his first name.
Okay.
You got one?
Of course.
I think that when you saw the name, just like shooting a bow and arrow, you shot a letter in the middle. Was it in the middle? No, it's not a letter in the middle.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stay with that letter.
Okay.
Where are the cameras? Is there a camera? You can't see it.
There's a camera here,
So I hold
here,
the camera
and
here.
camera.
If I hold the camera here, they'll be able to see it. Is that right?
Back there, can you guys see what he's doing?
It's got to be further out, like to your right. There you go.
Okay. Wasn't the first letter you thought of, was it?
No, it is. It is.
Okay, so I always don't like when people do the first letter because it feels like it might give away the name once you have 7 letters. You might think you could do the rest of it. And then I thought to myself, this is, you know what? You would never have done an easy name. You wouldn't have done it.
I do this for sure now.
Because you said, I'm going to get this guy. So a theory that people say when I do this a lot of time is that I don't write it right now, that I write it after you say it. That's if you look at the comments, people go, he didn't really write it. I don't know what the trick is. They're welcome. But this is written. They've seen it. I can't change my mind.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a piece of paper.
It's a piece of paper.
It's
There's
a marker.
Yeah, yeah.
Tell us all. You know where you are? You're outdoors.
At times?
No.
What?
With him. Right when you thought about it, you were outdoors.
Yeah.
And do you know what? Your reference earlier was in your mind this whole time. When you said to me something, you said, don't dunk on magic. Swish, you made it. You and him used to play basketball together, didn't you?
What the fuck? Yes.
What's his name?
Pernell Davis.
Pernell.
What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Bro, this is like the craziest. No, I don't even know anyone on planet Earth with the name Pernell. Bro, Pernell, wherever you are, bro. This is fucking crazy. You have to incept world peace into Donald Trump's mind. Are you crazy? You guessed Pernell Davis?
I didn't get the last name, but yeah.
Respect international law and the Geneva Convention. You have to, you got fucking Pernell. Pernell, bro, I miss you.
Comment in the video, Pernell, get in here, tell them it's real. We've been playing the long game. I was playing Pernell Davis at basketball before you even were. We have time for one more. Should we get one or two people in here? Your brain is fried. I can't do you anymore. You're cooked. Who else should we get in here?
How did you do that?
Should we get Tyler in here? Get Tyler in here.
Tyler, get in here right
Tyler,
now.
Tyler, get in here.
God, bro, Pernell? What's up, Pernell? I miss you, bro. We used to play basketball in high school together.
Do we see Tyler?
But how did you guess what we... Oh, my God.
Can we see Tyler?
We have a 360 cam here.
We have a 360?
And we have...
Pernell. He got Pernell.
Tyler,
Yes.
if I asked you right this second to think of somebody from your childhood, the same way he did, and I guessed it, do you know what that would be? It wouldn't be any better. It actually is worse. When you do the same thing twice, the audience sees it as you went down. You kind of plateaued. I can't plateau. So you consciously decided to pick Pernell. You consciously made a choice.
Yes.
Tyler's is meant to be spontaneous. Tyler, I like to give a scenario. You walk in the room. You didn't know you'd get called in here. We thought we might do something with some of the staff, and I said, let's get some people involved. But Tyler, I ask you to imagine you walked in and you are all of a sudden absolutely embarrassed because your phone in your pocket rings. You ready for this? Play this out. And you go, you feel it, and you're like, oh crap, I'm on camera. And you grab the phone, you look at it, and you silence it. And when you look down, you see the name of someone calling you that is utterly and completely unexpected. The shock on your face registers clear as day. This person is picked completely at random, and you go, why are they calling me right now? Can you picture not just their name, but do you know in your mind what this person looks like?
Yeah.
All right. Do you call this person by their first name, their last name, or a nickname?
First name.
I don't think it's a family member, is it? It didn't feel like a family member. Because a family member would be slightly more expected. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Just
totally.
the phrasing. If his mom called him, he'd be like, well, I expect mom to call.
yeah.
Tyler looks like a good guy. Well manicured beard. Think of the first name and pick any letter in the first name. Pick one to yourself.
Okay.
There it is. You got it?
Yep.
Now you picked the first letter. He saw that. He didn't pick the first letter, did you? No way. No way. Nobody doubles up like that. They're like, get it right this time. You read from left to right, so your eyes go left to right. You did linger on the last letter, but I can't decide if it was the lingering of debating or selection. I don't think you end up with the last letter, did you? R. Are you thinking letter R?
I am.
Oh, my God. Yes.
Are you just playing along or are you being for real right now?
For real. Come on, bro. You brought him.
I brought him
literally
into
on
the game.
stage.
I brought
You
him into the game. Definitely female. I know it's a female. And then she comes in the room. Think of the last name. Think of an interesting letter in the last name. Just think of an interesting letter. Next letter,
crazy.
G. You just thought of a G, didn't you? See, I'm on fire right now. I'm on fire.
God. Oh my God.
Purnell, I only got the first name, but this one I think I'm going last name too. I don't think you spoke to her a while. I think it work related, but not direct. It was like somebody you worked with through someone else. Come look at who this is. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Do you know who it is?
I have
Do you
no
know
idea
her?
who this person
Do you know
is.
her? Tell us all. What's her first and last name?
Aaron Hodges.
Aaron Hodges.
Oh my God. What the fuck? What the fuck? Dude. This is crazy. Ty. Master Shifu.
I'm blown away.
Do you want to do one on Annie?
What time is it? Because I'm going to get massacred by my children if I don't get
Okay,
it.
you gotta finish
I have
with
2
Annie.
minutes. 2 minutes.
Yeah.
2 minutes.
Bring it home with Annie.
When's your birthday?
July 4th.
Ooh, wow, what a fun one.
Yeah.
Dual celebration. So red, white, and blue cake, right? Red, white, and blue cake. Here, picture this. How many people would you invite to your next birthday if it was a big milestone? Give me a number right now. Say it. Make up a number. How many people are you inviting and how many attend? All of them are going to attend because you're amazing.
all of them,
Trick question.
okay.
How many people are going to be there?
I was there like 30.
30?
Yeah.
Okay. 30 is, okay, maybe Tyler didn't make the cut, let's be real. So you're with 30 people in the room, or maybe it's outdoors because it's 4th of July, so it's really pretty. Maybe you have sparklers as the candles, but you don't want to usurp 4th of July. I'm getting sidetracked. Candles on the birthday cake, you're saying hi to everybody. I always like to create a story, right? I could just say, think of someone, but that's not as exciting. Right then, you blow out the candles, everyone smiles, and I always like to say, you look around at the people you care about, the people you love. Those are the moments that count. And right then, when you turn to your left, somebody smiles at you. They wish you happy birthday, Annie. Right as you turn to the right, you don't even see them. They tap you on the shoulder. You see who it is right as they give you a big hug. You look them right in the eyes. Can you see this person right now in your eyes?
Yes.
Okay. If they had a birthday, would you be at their birthday?
Yes.
Have you been to their birthday before?
Not in a while.
This is being shot in April, not in a while. So your birthday should have been invited, right? So hear me out.
Totally.
Couldn't have been April, March, or February, maybe not January. We're narrowing it down. Watch this. August, September, October, November, December. Person, you think I was born in September, aren't they?
Yes.
1 out of 12, but not bad. Do you know their actual birthday? Or you're not sure? Or you think you kind of know?
I think I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
How sure are you? Nobody knows birthdays anymore. It's like Facebook. It's right.
85%.
85% sure that you think you know the birthday.
Yes.
September, beginning, middle, end. Think about it a little bit. 85%. I think you actually know it and you're right. Normally when people think they're not right, I'm like they're off by a day or two. I think you got it. Hasan.
What?
I'm at the casino.
Yeah.
I'm playing the win soon.
Okay.
Imagine I'm at the casino and you know what they do? Bam, bam. They deal 2 cards.
Yes.
At the blackjack table.
Sure.
And I get an ace and a 10. 21. 21's his birthday.
Okay.
It's got a weird name, right? It's like, is there any way have we ever met before I got here today? Ever in our lives? No. I don't think we get it. It's, starts with an N. No, the N's in the middle.
There is an N in the middle.
No, it's like my God. Did you hear what I said?
N, yeah.
Did
There's
you
an
hear what I
N.
said earlier? I'm starting a residency in Vegas.
Yes, at the win.
At the Win.
Yeah.
Her friend's name is Wyndham.
It is.
How are you doing this?
I gotta go. I'm
are
taking
you
my kids to rock climbing.
How are you doing this emotional pap smear on me? Like you're looking into my soul. This is crazy. Oz Pearlman, ladies and gentlemen. That was awesome, man. Come on, talk about a full circle moment. You can do great.
Nice.
I can't wait to see you again.
Thank you.